Elon Musk's concerns about impending World War III. On Tuesday, the 6th of September, during a 3-hour court hearing in a Delaware Chancery Court, private texts between Elon Musk and Michael Grimes, a banker from Morgan Stanley, the bank that was going to finance part of the Twitter deal, were brought up as evidence against Musk. Apparently, back in May, Elon texted the banker saying that, quote, "It won't make sense to buy Twitter if we're heading into World War III, end quote. Even Putin was brought up. Want to know more about it? Well, stay tuned. But before we begin, welcome to Elon Musk Times, the place to be for news about Elon Musk, Tesla, SpaceX, and today, how Elon's concerns about World War III are being used against him by Twitter lawyers. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and make sure to hit the bell icon to never miss a video. Now, let's dive right in. The Elon Musk and the Twitter battle is heating up as both sides are finding new ammunition against one another to win in court. When Musk decided he wanted to back out of the deal, Twitter dragged him to court almost immediately, trying to get a judicial order to compel him back to the negotiating table. In response, Elon Musk countersued, stating that Twitter is hiding important information that could drastically affect the mode of negotiations. Since the business deal is dissolved into a case before a judicial body, it is a toss-up as to how this matter would end. There are numerous variables and several factors that could affect the ruling of the chancellor. Team Twitter scored the first win on the 29th of July. Arguing before the Delaware Court of Chancery, Twitter pushed for a speedy court date, while Musk's team made a case for a date in the coming year. The overseeing judge, Kathleen St. Jude McCormick, sided with Twitter and set a court date for October 2022. Since then, both teams have been pouring through every piece of material and evidence to find proof that supports their case. While searching for supporting evidence, Twitter's team uncovered an interesting piece. They believe what they found exposes Musk's true motive and completely shatters his, quote, faux concern, end quote, about bots and spam accounts. Let's go over the evidence they found. The piece of evidence was a text message sent from the illustrious billionaire to the head of global technology investment banking, Michael Grimes. On the 8th of May, Musk sent a message that read, quote, "Let's slow down just a few days. Putin's speech tomorrow is extremely important. It won't make sense to buy Twitter if we're headed into World War III, end quote. Indeed, the Russian President, Vladimir Putin, presented a speech on the 9th of May. The speech was in celebration of the 77th anniversary of the Allied victory over Nazi Germany. Putin also gave his country's reasons behind the invasion of Ukraine. He insisted the invasion of Ukraine was the, quote, only right decision, end quote. During his speech, Putin also mentioned that the West was preparing to invade Russia. The Russian invasion of Ukraine began in February, about 2 months before Musk made his official attempt on the 25th of April to purchase the social media platform. The seemingly incriminating text message came to light in a hearing on Tuesday about pushing back the October trial. According to Twitter's lawyers, the text message is just one of the many glaring pieces of evidence that point to Musk attempting to pull out of the merger agreement without reasonable cause. Team Twitter insists that Musk is only trying to pull out of the deal because of Tesla's current trouble. As the anchor of his wealth, Tesla's recent slump in the market has declined more than $100 billion since it peaked in November 2021. Since Musk didn't consider financial contingencies or perform due diligence before bringing the deal to Twitter, he's now attempting to wriggle out of the commitment he had made, Twitter argues. So how were these private texts brought up in the court hearing? The message between the billionaire and one of his bankers found its way to the court during another hearing. Lawyers representing both parties came together before the judge to determine if the whistleblower, Piotr Mudge Zatko's claims could be used in the current legal battle. During the 3-hour hearing, Twitter tried to paint Zatko as nothing more than a disgruntled employee, while Musk's party tried to push for a delay in the October trial. The Twitter lawyers insist that Zatko's claims have no bearing in the current legal case because he was not in charge of spam in the social media company. They also emphasize that the former employee has a giant axe to grind with the company. They believe his dissatisfaction with the company prompted him to structure his whistleblowing complaint and tie it to the merger agreement. While Twitter's lawyers argued vehemently against Zatko and his allegations in court, the company is yet to speak on the claims and the security issues it raised. On the other hand, Musk's lawyers sang Zatko's praises, painting him as one of the best things to have ever happened to Twitter. They outlined his credentials, making him out to be one of the most decorated executives in the social media company that the company snatched from the searching and eager hands of the United States government. Musk's lawyers then appealed to the judge, asking for a delay in the October trial to further investigate the new claims. This new move by the defense counsel prompted the plaintiff to read out the subpoenaed message that could paint Musk as a person trying to back out of his promises. William Savitt, the attorney for Twitter, then urged the judge to insist the trial begin on the 17th of October as scheduled. What could it mean for Elon's case against Twitter? If the text message is the smoking gun Twitter's lawyers believe it is, Musk might be very well forced back to the negotiating table. When Musk sent that incriminating text message to Grimes, the Twitter deal was already ongoing. In addition, there are very few clauses that could let Musk walk away from the deal. Unfortunately, the possibility or reality of World War III is not one of them. According to the merger agreement both parties signed, Musk would have to determine that something has had what is called a, quote, material adverse effect, end quote, on Twitter's business to get out of the deal. Nowhere is it included that in the merger agreement that World War III is reason enough to walk out on the deal. The Delaware Chancellor, Kathleen St. Jude McCormick, denied Musk's request to delay the upcoming trial. However, she allowed Musk to add the whistleblower and his allegations as possible grounds for exiting the deal. The claims presented to the United States government by Zatko might just be the evidence Musk needs to walk away with all his billions in his pocket. Musk's team doesn't have a lot of time to pull together a convincing case out of the allegations if they have any hope of winning the trial. How did Team Elon respond? While Savitt huffed and puffed and threatened to bring down Musk's house of cards, the other party of the court shook their heads. According to Alex Spiro, a lawyer for Musk, the text message has been grossly read out of context. While Twitter called the Musk text nothing but a money quotation, Musk's lawyer said the texts have been characterized as utter nonsense. Alex Spiro says the full text chain would reveal the text's gross misinterpretation and the complete truth about the text. The full text chain is expected to be filed on the court docket somewhere in late September. While waiting for the full text chain to be duly processed, Spiro pointed out that it is not uncommon for a businessman to be concerned about the impact of a potential war on the stock market. This means that even the text message on his own is not enough evidence to prove that Musk is trying to wiggle out of a Twitter deal. He's simply doing what any person who has stocks on the market would do, and that is not a crime. Musk's lawyers insist, quote, their theory about what really happened isn't what really happened, end quote. So to conclude, Musk and Twitter have been at this game of chicken for some time now, and neither party is blinking. Instead, new pieces of evidence are constantly surfacing to support their theory. Watching how it all plays out in court in the coming days is pretty interesting. Musk had better have a good explanation for his text, or Twitter might yet record another big win in court. So, what do you guys have to say about this? Is Twitter right in thinking that Elon just wants to wiggle out of the deal, or are they blowing a simple text out of proportion? Let us know in the comments below, or just leave us a fist bump if you like the video. And make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit that bell icon so you don't miss the next one. We want to say that we sincerely appreciate you spending time out of your busy day to hang out with us today, and we look forward to doing it once again. Hey, have the best day, everybody, and we'll catch up with you next time. And thank you for watching.